Have you ever been invited to a family gathering at the last minute and had absolutely no idea what side dish you wanted to bring? I have a recipe that is very simple and quick and uses ingredients that you probably have on hand. I first came across this recipe while shopping at Costco and have been making it for different occasions ever since. I will give you a list of ingredients that you need with step-by-step instructions on how to make the dip and even some helpful tips that may save you more time and money. Today, I will demonstrate to you how to make buffalo chicken dip. So first, we'll start out with the ingredients needed to make the dip. You'll need an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. You'll need about a half a cup of ranch dressing. You'll need about a half a cup of hot sauce. And then you'll need about 2 cups of cooked cube chicken. So the first thing we want to do is set our oven to about 350 degrees and let that start preheating. And then we'll start mixing our ingredients. So we'll start with the cream cheese. Now a tip for the cream cheese is you want to make sure that you take it out of the refrigerator a little bit before you plan on making the dip. It's much easier to mix your ingredients when the cream cheese is a little soft. So go ahead and put that in there. And then next we'll do about a half a cup of ranch dressing. Alrighty. And then we'll do about a half a cup of hot sauce. Now I've tried many hot sauces throughout this recipe, and the best one that I like is the Frank's. So that's what I've been using to make my buffalo chicken dips for a while. So like I said, we'll do about a half cup of Frank's hot sauce. Alright, now we'll go ahead and get everything stirred together. This might take a couple minutes. You just want to make sure that everything's blended. Alright. Now you want to go ahead and mix your chicken in. Stir everything together. Alright. Now this is about ready to go into the baking dish. Now you do want to make sure that you spray your baking dish with the cooking spray. This will kind of help everything not stick and also make for an easier cleanup. Alright, so we'll go ahead and dump this in the bowl. Alright. Spread it out evenly. Alrighty, now this is ready to go in the oven. You want to bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes or until you see it bubbling. Now I do have a few tips I'd like to share with you that I've kind of learned while making this dip. The first is instead of using raw chicken, to save money and time, you can actually use a can of cooked chicken. You don't have to worry about the mess, the cooking. It'll just make it much faster for you. The second is if you're going to be taking your dip somewhere else, you can actually heat it up in a crock pot. That'll get it warm and keep it warm for much longer. You don't have to worry about finding a stove to put your dip in. You can just plug it in and you're good to go. The third tip I'd like to talk about is this spiciness. You can actually vary how hot you want your chicken dip by the amount of hot sauce you put in it. Obviously, the more hot sauce you put in, the spicier it's going to be. The less hot sauce you put in, the less spicy it's going to be. So you can kind of vary your spiciness to what your guests like. The fourth thing is that this recipe serves about 12 people. I found that generally that's not enough. It's very easy to double. So if you just double all your ingredients, you're less likely to run out of your ingredients. I've also found that a different flavor, if you want to replace your ranch dressing and add blue cheese, and then add about a half a cup of crumbled blue cheese and mix that all together and make the dip, it actually gives it a little different flavor, but a very good flavor. So today I've told you the ingredients needed for making buffalo chicken dip. I have gone through step-by-step instructions on making the dip and shared some helpful tips that I have discovered while making the dip. Because this recipe is so versatile for many different occasions, baby showers, birthday parties, holiday gatherings, you can use it as a go-to when you need something quick. I hope you and your family enjoy this recipe as much as my family and I have.